Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Layton. Our next guest says Southern California is underserved and sometimes seems to be cut off from the power base in Sacramento. Let's welcome Assemblywoman Diane Harkey. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
In which ways do you see Northern California and Southern California are different? Which issues in Southern California are just not being represented in your eyes in Northern California?
Well, you have to understand that every constitutional officer is in the Northern California and actually in the San Francisco to Peninsula area. That's their residence. And even our two senators from the U.S. Senate are Northern California. So the policy is really San Francisco, Berkeley, Sacramento, and there's a lot of us living south of that. And it's really kind of unfortunate that we're not more present in the constitutional area as well as just on the committees and commissions.
Which issues specifically would you like to stand up and say, you know, pay attention to us here in Southern California?
Transportation, job market, water. In particular, especially this year, the water system. We have different water systems, different geography. Southern California is mostly Mediterranean and desert, but Mediterranean often gets left out. We're not all desert, and we do have a lot of groundwater, but we need more storage. We need to be able to do desalination in an environmentally friendly way. We have transportation needs. We're huge. Two-thirds of the population is in Southern California.
We do have some bond measures coming up. We do have some transportation issues, the high-speed train. Are we on the right track?
Well, we're kind of off the right track. We've been derailed by high-speed rail. My hope for that project, it's not actually going to be high-speed. I do believe it's going to be faster Amtrak that will double-track through the Central Valley, which may or may not help them on their transportation issues. But whatever the need, Southern California truly is an area of automobiles, homes. We can't forget that we need our infrastructure, our north-south routes. There's a lot of road work that we need to do because you and I, suburbs are nice, inner cities are nice, and it's really nice to live close and to all the transportation, but many of us do not, and we prefer to have a suburban environment.
You've said in the past that the inexperience of a lot of our representatives, Assemblywoman, is term limits an issue in getting things done representing Southern California in Sacramento?
I think, yeah, I do think it is. I mean, I think the term limits is with a good reason, and you don't want somebody there forever, but the problem, and it's been extended, now you can do 12 years in either house, so I think that will help. But you need some consistency. It takes a while to learn what the issues are, and it also takes a while to understand the power structure. And what happens under the strict term limits is the staff runs the building. They're there longer than you. They know you're leaving, and they run the policy. And I don't think that's what the people of California want. They elect you to go up there and do a job. They expect you to be part of the policy.
You are about to leave office. What is the one frustration, the one thing that you wish could have been changed, could have been accomplished this time around?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. But I think what people, generally what I've learned in politics is that everything happens incrementally. And if you are making an incremental difference, it's huge. Because you have to understand that you have 120 legislators you need to get in with your idea, prove to them why it's even important, and then once you're through, you need to, of course, go to the governor and get your bills passed through the committees. So to get a minor change is huge, and we just need to be patient and move the clock our way.
Assemblywoman Diane Harkey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Layton.